Hello friends, this is Neha Tulshan from Crescent Creation. Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with a very beautiful stamp set from Altenew called Peony Bouquet. I fell in love with the stamp set the first time I saw it and have been wanting to get them since then. I will be working with a larger flower in the stamp set. I'm using its outlined image here. I'm stamping the flowers with the help of Misty as I wanted real crisp image of the flowers. I'm using masking technique here to mask off the flower to stamp a cluster of flowers going from one side to the bottom of the panel. I used Memento Tuxedo black ink here as I'm gonna use Copic color for my images. I started with stamping the flower in the lower corner of the panel. I wanted the full flower to show in this section. Then I used a 3x3 sticky note and I fuzzy cut a mask for the flower, and then I stamped another flower on top and on the side and then filled the gaps with leaves. For coloring my flower, I used 3 shades of pink. I started with the lightest color. It acted as the base color and I didn't take much care while adding the base color. Then I used the medium shade and darker shade to add shadows to the flower in flicking motions. The flicking motions added really great interest to the flower and brought it to life. Then I blended the colors with the lighted shade. The finer the details you add with the darker shade, the better the flowers will look. Now I'm not showing the whole coloring video here as I colored all the flowers and leaves in the same pattern. Sorry, I went a little out of focus here, but still you can see the coloring, which is pretty simple. All the details about the Copic markers and other products used will be listed in the description box below. So this is how my panel looks after coloring. Then I saw this small black spot in between the panel. I didn't wish to redo the whole coloring, so I tried to fix it with my craft knife. Then I went a step ahead here, but if you want, you can just proceed with the sentiments. I stamped and colored one more flower in pink and fuzzy cut some petals out of it. I wanted to give this flower a 3D look. So I curved those petals with my hands, and by using Ranger's multi-medium matte glue, I sticked each petal on the top of the pink flower. Keep the curved edges a little high up. I used Cool Tack clear foam tape. It's a permanent tape and it's clear. You can see this really gives a 3D look to the flower, which looks really beautiful. For the sentiment, I used this stamp set from Hero Arts and Simon Says Stamp named Prayers. This stamp set comes with a coordinating die too. I die cut the sentiment thrice using some black cardstock. Stick the die cuts on top of each other using the multimedia matte glue from Rangers. This gives the sentiment a little raised look without adding any foam tape, and it looks very clean. I then sticked the die cut sentiment using the same multimedia matte glue from Ranges. To complete the sentiment, I used Sending Hugs and Sentiment from the same stamp set and stamped it using VersaFine black onyx ink. To finish the card, I layered my panel on a black cardstock and stick the whole thing on a white side folding card. The card looked so beautiful in itself that I didn't feel the need to add some sequins to it. So this is my card for today. Thank you for visiting.